Yo guys, and welcome back to the West Ham United career mode. And I've just gone through in our Champions League standings because we've not got the next round. We've not found out our opponents, but I know because we finished top, we are basically guaranteed someone that finished in second spot. So we can either get in our knockout round, Spurs, Dortmund, Napoli, Inter, Real Madrid, Man City, or Bayern Munich. I'm not sure how to think about that because I don't want to play any of those teams. Like, the one I take is probably Napoli or Inter, maybe Dortmund. But like, it's just one of those things that's like, oh really? Do we have to get like the hardest teams in the Champions League? Why couldn't Madrid just finish top of their group? Oh well, we'll deal with that when it comes. For now, we've got a big game against Manchester United. Hopefully we can carry on our sort of big win streak, or not big win streak, but like carry on winning games. Yeah, we need to keep ourselves firmly above the teams below us. We're only 9 points ahead at the top of the league. So yeah, hopefully Mbappe can get us a few goals. But yeah, I'll see you in the highlights for a big game against Manchester United. Our first highlight in this game comes from Leon Goretzka feeding it to Mbappe, and he takes one touch, sets himself, and absolutely rifles it into the top corner. Brilliant bit of movement, takes that first touch to set it, takes the second touch to roll it onto his right, and just absolutely blitzes it. What a finish, 1-0 West Ham. But then, because this is FIFA, we have to get a little bit of aids in ourselves. De Ligt can't fucking head the ball away for shit. Falls kindly to Neres, but I absolutely think Goretzka should be doing much better with this here. It falls to Neres, who volleys it home quite well. Not that it would matter, because Mbappe would take a shot, get saved by De Gea, and Sané would whip it back in, and he'd find the head of Kylian Mbappe, and he'd head home his 19th Premier League goal this season. But a brilliant ball into the box. One of those ones where the keeper can't really come for it. Just gets it in a glancing header, and it's 2-1. Then just before the break, Martial hits a shot, saved by De Gea. Falls kindly to Dele Alli from a headed pass from Kylian Mbappe. And it's a good headed pass, to be fair. It takes a great touch to turn Balbuena. And the finish, I mean, De Gea could probably do better with that. Wow, good half that. I mean, the goal they scored was pretty clapped, but you know, can't have everything go my way, can I? So, I mean, it was a little bit poor, but like, Mbappe's got 2 goals, Ali's got a goal. We played well. They're pretty predictable. They just long ball up to Neres every single time. So it is what it is, really. But I think we're defending well. I think we've played well. We've played well enough, definitely, to be in the lead. Yeah, they've really only had that one chance. So yeah, hopefully in the second half we can keep it going, get a few more. And our last highlight of the game, saves it, and bang, another goal, another brilliant goal. That's a carbon copy of the goal he scored in the first half. Goretzka feeds it into him, takes a first touch to stud roll it, keep it moving a little bit, just finesses it into that top corner again. It's brilliant. It's his 20th league goal of the season. A little bit of a bad end to that game. Just absolutely poor. I will never explain pace on this game. Never understand it in the slightest. And how they can just win the fucking ball, or like catch players that they're not faster than. Like, Balbuena is in a foot race with Mbappe and he's caught him. I don't understand how he's won. Like, how can you catch him? And they had a penalty right at the end of the game that I pushed no buttons. He just sort of ran into him and got a penalty. It was like, really? With the collision penalties again on this game? At least Mbappe is clinical as fuck, because another hat-trick, his 20th goal in the league. It's unbelievable. Like, Donnarumma played well. Didn't really have a lot to do. Diop played well. Ali played well, despite not getting an assist, but okay. Yeah, I think we played well. I think we deserved to win on the balance of play. But yeah, we'll take that. And as if that result wasn't good enough, Chelsea lost to bottom of the league Stoke, which means we now have a 12-point gap on them. So it's really going quite well for us. So yeah, we'll definitely have that. We are absolutely running away with it at the minute. When do we find out our Champions League results? Not the results, the draw. When do we find out our draw? To see who we've got. We've got Burnley away in our next match. I think this might be. You're not going to take him. Alright, let's have a look. Champions League groups. Or knockout rounds even. We've got Dortmund. I'll take Dortmund. We'll definitely take Borussia Dortmund. It's probably one of the better draws we could have had. We played them in the group, I do believe, last year, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think we've got a good enough squad to go into that one and win. You know. Do you know what, Rashford? You can come back into the lineup. You haven't played a lot. You haven't played a lot recently. You can definitely play here against Burnley. That's the team we're playing. I forget so quickly. Yeah, I think we're doing well. Burnley away. We obviously lost in the Carabao Cup to Burnley away from home, but I didn't want. The Carabao Cup's really not one of those competitions that I care too much about, so it didn't really matter too much. I'm pretty sure Issa Diop scored a cracking goal here. I can't remember if it was in the first season or the second season. I think it might have been the second. But he scored an absolute cracking strike to, I think, win us the game. Oh, just absolutely. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Burnley away. Never an easy fixture to play Burnley, but hopefully we can go into this one and we can win quite comfortably. Obviously coming off the back of two massive results, a 7-2 against Arsenal and a 4-1 against Man United. I think we're well within the right to think we can come to Burnley and win. But Turf Moor's a difficult place to go, but I will see you in the highlights for this big match. First highlight of this game comes in the 8th minute of the match, and it's Mbappe playing it to Ali, who just mishits the shot completely. Like, why can't they just hit those nicely and cleanly? We had a lot of pressure in this game, a lot of dominance, and Sané finally fucking put us 1-0 up. After that, it won't show you all the saves that Joe Hart's made because there was so many of them. Like, we deserve to be in the lead. We deserve to be about 3 or 4 up by this point. Joe Hart was having the game of his life and just saving everything. Like, that should be going in. Why can't he just hit that? Why can't he hit that near post instead of trying to go to the far post? Gives Joe Hart a chance that way. I mean, the half could be going better. I mean, we're a goal up, but we should be about 5 goals up. That's how much we've been on top of this game. Like, it's not even funny how little Burnley have had. They haven't had a real attempt at goal. Rashford's hit the post. Sané's had some efforts. Mbappe's had efforts. Goretzka's had a lot of efforts. Not Goretzka, Milinkovic, Savic to have efforts. If it wasn't for a player on the line from corners or Joe Hart making some incredible saves, we'd be about 3 or 4 up by now. That's credit to Burnley for how well their players are doing and how well they're defending. But we need to step it up in the second half, because then if we don't start getting a second, this game could probably slip away from us, and we might be able to. We might even not win. First highlight of the second half is, of course, some absolute cheese fest that this game fucking has to produce, because you can't intercept any passes that the AI makes sometimes. You can't get near the ball, and then just Falcao just absolutely twats one. Like, why? Why can't that just not go in? And then a couple of minutes later, Ali fed the ball to Mbappe, and of course, Joe Hart saves. Every fucking shot I took in this game, every single shot I took, Joe Hart saved. Bar the fucking Sané one. This miss annoys me greatly. Like, why can this just not go that fucking high? Why can't it just bend in? He's got 89 finishing. I've not put a lot of power into that, but it just hits it over every time. Why? Good defending. And I'll tell you what, if this had gone in, I'd have been extremely annoyed. Like, if that had been more dangerous, I'd have been extremely pissed off, because every clearance I seem to make falls straight back to one of their attackers. I told you at half time that this game was going to give them some fucking bullshit. And I knew it would happen. They get a lucky as fuck goal, and every single time I go forwards, Ben Mee was there every time. I can't be bothered with this fucking game anymore. It's actually just stupid now. How Joe Hart just saved every single shot I took. Every single save. Every single shot I took, Joe Hart saved. How am I meant to fucking play if this is going to happen? He's like fucking 69 rated at this point. How is he saving everything? Go away. Actually bucks me off when this game just makes the fucking defenders do everything correctly. Like, no. How am I not winning? I told you I wouldn't win this game, and I told you it'd be because of some stupid shit. Of course, our lead has been cut short once again. Ooh, cheers EA for not allowing me to fucking play the game like I should. Honestly, it annoys me when you don't win games that you should be winning comfortably. I had so many fucking shots. I cannot tell you the amount of blocks that defenders made or the amount of fucking saves Joe Hart made. It was just absolutely incredible. Every single thing I tried to do was getting stopped. Where are Burnley in the league? They're 15th. They're 15th. Of course they are. I cannot be bothered with this game. Who's back from injury? Please be. Oh, it's Walker Peters. It's better than nothing. Home game against Bournemouth. Sim. This should be a... They've just beaten Arsenal, to be fair. But at home against Bournemouth, yeah, Sané score sheet. Oh, Stoker drawing with Liverpool. And we'll skim to the end. 4-0. Sané and Mbappe with 2 goals each. Absolutely incredible performance. Back on winning ways. We're 8 points clear, which isn't the worst thing. But we should be happy. We should be further ahead than this. Especially if we want to win the league. A big game this against Chelsea can put us... What? David Ibanez wants to cancel his contract. Alexander-Arnold has returned from injury. You better be okay to play, because that's all I want you to be, is okay to play. I should really stop training Fraser's sprint speed and start doing his defensive abilities again. This... Who was it? David Ibanez. Yeah, I can't because I've got no players in my squad. Ah, we've got our FA Cup away at Coventry. See, the thing is, it's an away game, but it's Coventry. Big month in December. Liverpool and Tottenham. But a big game here against Chelsea, that's the one, at Stamford Bridge. Should be an interesting affair. We definitely need to go into this one looking to get 3 points again. Alexander-Arnold, where are you in this? Do I risk playing him? We'll risk it for a chocolate biscuit. What's the worst that can happen? There we go, we're back up to our full strength 11. In fact, nah, we'll play Sterling in this one, because he hasn't played for a while. So yes, this shall be final game of the episode. It needs to be a good one, really. Need to get a result because of that poor draw against Burnley. If you'd have seen the entire game, you would understand why I'm upset at not winning that. They were genuinely so poor in defence. They didn't come and like attack me. Like, when I had the ball, unless I was like anywhere near the 18-yard box. That was the only time they ever came near me. And every single time I got there. Loftus-Cheek is captain of Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, I mean, we are 4 seasons in. But yeah, we'll a big game here against Chelsea. Probably the biggest game of the season so far, if not the Arsenal one probably was. But yeah, we're looking to get 3 points. Chelsea stand in our way between us and 3 points. But yeah, I'll see you in the highlights for this massive game. Our first highlight comes from a penalty that we got when Sterling was brought down, and Mbappe steps up and tucks it down the middle, keeps his cool, keeps his composure, gets his 23rd goal of the season, and it's a brilliant finish to set us 1-0 up early on. We got a corner not too long afterwards. Sané whipped it in, and De Ligt almost heading in the second goal in this game. Brilliant header, just a bit too high, couldn't get under it enough, and it stays 1-0. Our next highlight comes from a lovely ball played through by Dele Alli to Mbappe, and of course Patricio saves. What the fuck's that? Like, how is he not scoring that? Just put it in. Well, I mean, a good half. We should again be a couple of goals up in this one. I mean, I can't believe it's another one of those games where Patricio has made one world-class save, and then we've hit the post, every other block's been made. It's just annoying. It's really annoying at this point how we're not winning games that we should be winning, because this is like almost the same as the Burnley one. We deserve to be ahead by at least 2. That's the simple fact of the game. Had a great chance to go 2-0 up and then fucked a cross up, because I thought if I pass it the keeper's going to get it, because that always happens with cutbacks on this game, or sweats. So yeah, hopefully in the second half nothing like the Burnley game happens. Our first highlight of the second half comes from a corner here, and it's a headed goal from Leon Goretzka, who settled the nerves a little bit in a nervy first half performance. It takes a big deflection, but Goretzka won't care. He's got another goal this season, and it's 2-0. Our next highlight here is Chelsea running it down the wing. A brilliant bit of play here, and Belotti forces a good save out of Giulio Angie Donnarumma. Not a lot of goalkeeper highlights are ever played, but that one was a great save. He's hit that quite high. I think it might have been going over anyway, but just to be sure he's kept it out. Leroy Sané then had a lot of open space here, took a left-footed shot saved by Patricio, but Mbappe follows up and puts the rebound in and makes it 3-0, gets his second of the game. And yeah, Sané probably should be doing better, but Mbappe heads home, but fires home. And just because this game can't allow me to have clean sheets, it has to allow this fucking stupid shit. Like, there's no point. My defenders are just all congregating at one point, and then they just don't go near or don't close down this player, don't man mark, and it just allows them to get a goal. It's not funny. I didn't need to concede that goal right at the end. Didn't need to. Couldn't have just let me have the fucking ball. Couldn't just let it happen. I should have won that game about 5-6-0. Is how bad Chelsea were. I swear to God, the keepers on this game just make every save. It's not even funny. Koulibaly defended everything. That just go away. Just can't be bothered with the fucking goals that this game makes me concede. They're all clapped. It's a win, but I can be annoyed at the fucking goals I'm conceding. Well, we're here again at the end of an episode, and the end of a good episode. I think we've played very well. I think we've deserved what we've got. We're playing well. I like it. I like this team. Now, January. This is a difficult one because I don't know if I want to sign anybody in this January transfer window. I don't really think I need anyone. I think what I need to do is get rid of players that aren't really going to be here to keep me, you know. Marcus Brown has left the club. He's gone to Norwich. I forgot about that. We've got a monthly report. We can bring this Ibanez guy in then. Means he wanted to be in the first team. So yeah, we'll do that. Transfer window is now open. Rashford, mate, you've been playing. Don't give me this shit. But we'll play this FA Cup game against... Well, we won't play it, but we'll simulate. Do you know what? Fuck it. Messi can play on the wing for this one. To Not even to let's go Mount, Rice. Why not? We'll give. We'll play Cyprian. I do want to go through in this cup competition. Simonson can play, Diop and Fraser can play, and we'll play Strakosha. That should be enough to beat Coventry, surely. Surely that's enough to beat Coventry City. If it's not, then what the fuck's the point? We'll find out, hopefully, even though it's an away game. Okay, we've gone a goal down because of this game, just makes no sense. Messi scores. Should be playing him a bit more often, the 34-year-old. Should really have played Martin Noble in this game instead of Cyprian, shouldn't I? Milinkovic-Savic scores, making it 2-1. We win 3-1, Rice gets a red card and Rashford scores. Well, it is what it is. We'll deal with that how we deal with that, so... Yeah, through to the next round of the FA Cup. 8 points still ahead in the Prem. Look at how many goals and assists we're getting this season. That's 40 goals as a total between Mbappe and Sané. Why? Why are they too good? Why are they so good? And Fraser's just got an injury, so there's no one else I really want to train up. Rice is really good at the minute. Who's that bloke we brought in? Is he a winger? Ibanez. You, my friend, can do race against the clock. Castaneda's literally got some incredible goalkeeping stats. I might have to change his thing once all those go up to 80 rated. Transfer offer for Delict. I'd rather not. I wish there was a way you could appeal red cards on this game. But anyway, I'm going to win the episode here. All depending on what the next game is. I think it is Liverpool, so I might not... Yeah, it's Liverpool, so I'm not going to do anything like that. So yeah. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys ever so much for watching this video. If you have, please press a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, just make sure that you pushing the notification bell so you never miss a video of mine. And I'll see